Hi, Virgos. Welcome in or welcome back to Midnight Morning Readings. Thank you for viewing me today. So, we're going to take a peek into March going into April for your 2024 messages for March. So, I've already pulled your overarching energy card for the year and your energy and message card for the month of March. We're going to start by you had the seventh chakra for your overarching energy. So this whole year is about download. It's about receive about keeping that crown chakra open so that you have the ability to receive those messages from spirit. So as we are rounding out the first quarter and going into the second quarter of the year, um spirit is giving you uh, the five of cups, which is about choices, right? So it's talking about changes, um, both of abundance. So there's lots of changes. So there are messages that are coming from spirit to you, and I feel as if these are coming in ways of saying, um, do I need to be more cognizant about the choices I'm making as I am navigating, financial decisions, um, material abundance, those types of decisions, because maybe something has happened here recently, that either you need to start saving money or you need to start cutting expenses in some way, or something has happened in that particular realm and you've had to maybe you've had an unforeseen expense that has come up or something has happened, and spirit is saying you just need to be a little more cognizant about what you're spending the money on, and how it's coming in and how it's going out, um, for you. But let's take a little bit deeper dive a little bit into these messages that are coming from spirit, because I think it's going to become a little bit more clearer, because the energy card that you received for the month of March that's going to go into April is the attachment card. And this is all about holding on to things that don't serve you. Because if you look at the attachment card very, very closely, you see the lady is looking away from her left arm, her left hand. She's trying to look up and out, but yet she's chained to the post. Okay? She is chained to that, which is holding her back from being able to move forward, because she's letting old habits or patterns of behavior or thoughts or feelings or emotions or situations that no longer serve us, she's letting them hold her back and let herself fall back into these old patterns that aren't helping her, um, in a way. So as we're mid-month through March going into April, we're gotta see, it's a seasons of change. So you're either in spring or autumn, and so you've got new life and you've got closures of things, and it's really just pulling all of that energy in and saying, how do I want to move forward? And how am I, working to let go of those things that aren't helping me anymore? And I think that's where this material and financial changes are coming in, because maybe it's taking a deeper look, into some of those, how the money coming in versus the money going out, and how you're evaluating those decisions and those choices, because you got moving on. Okay, so the Six of Swords talks about leaving things behind that don't serve us. We are walking away from things that don't help us, that don't benefit us in any way, because we're moving towards the future. We're moving into the sun. We're moving into the light, and we're letting things go that are holding us back. So it's really taking that deeper dive. So, this month, going into April, spirit, the messages the spirit is coming in is saying, hey, you know what? You need to do some looking. You need to do some thought process in what you're doing, because it's time to let those old things go. It's time to let those things go and move in. Because you've got the Ace of Cups. You're walking away from things that don't serve you. You're shedding those old habits. You're in those old attachments that aren't letting go, and you're starting to come into a realization like, you know what? I don't need to buy this when I can buy this and get the same satisfaction. Or maybe the vice versa. Like, I don't need to do this. Maybe I can splurge this month on this. Whatever the situation is, but you're not letting the past and the attachments that don't serve you, you're not letting them affect your choices as you're moving forward. And I think that's where you're starting to navigate that something in your life has shifted to where you now have a new way of thinking, a new approach, a new lease on how you are going to how you're moving forward. And it's allowing that that cup to overfill for you, so to speak, because the message card that came out is the love card. And love it comes in so many different ways. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's talking about hearts and roses in a romantic love relationship. For some of you, this definitely could be. For others, okay, this could be love of self, love of family, a new love of life, in just everything, okay? Because it says move forward positively in all areas of your life. And that's where these messages from Spirit are coming in and saying, it's time. It is time for you to let go of the things that don't serve you. It is time to move on from those things and quit making decisions based on something that has happened in the past that isn't even in your life anymore. It has no impact whatsoever on your life, but you're holding on to it for some reason. They also gave you memories of love. Okay, so this is confirmation from Spirit. People, I don't know what's under these cards. These message cards come out from Spirit for a reason. Okay, so the messages of love, this is coming in and saying the habits that you had, the attachments that you had in the past, okay? They're memories. And yes, you hold on to them dearly. Yes, and they mean a lot to you, but they may not be serving you right now either. So you have to decide what you're going to walk away from and what you are going to keep moving forward. You can always remember them, but if they are negatively impacting the choices that you are making today, it may be time to reevaluate what you need to hold on to and what you need to move on from, because you have spiritual strength. And this is that confirmation with the love and the memories, memories of love, is you do have the inner strength to move past this, to let those attachments go. Okay, because these are holding you back, but you have that ability to move forward, Virgos. You can move above and beyond this in order to move into a more holistic state of being. And then they gave you material and spiritual prosperity. So as you are going through this part of your life right now where you are deciding what you need to move away from, what you need to keep, how you want to move forward, it's impacting, it's giving you reason to start analyzing and deciding, you know, the choices that you are making, the money coming in versus the money coming out, and then really deciding, am I making these decisions based on past events, old habits, things that are no longer a part of my life that don't serve me, and as I'm moving forward, then it's going to put me into a different place of material and spiritual prosperity for that. So a very, very transformational message from Spirit this month, Virgo. Okay, so as we round out this, there it is. Very, very clear. The spirit was very definitive of a deep knowing. And look at this. There's an owl sitting up there. And deep knowing, that symbolically, owls are known, to metaphorically represent wisdom and internal wisdom. And that's where this is coming in, of that self reflection, of letting things go that don't serve you anymore, letting go of those old attachments to things. Let the past in the past stay in the past, and don't let the things that are negatively impacting you from the past impact your future as you're moving forward. So a very transformational month for you as you're navigating the end of the first quarter in March and going into the second quarter into April, Virgos. Very much hope and excited for you, and I hope this reading helped. uh, I appreciate you joining me today. Please hit that like, subscribe, share button on your way out. Feel free to leave comments, and we will see you back here next time. Take care.